Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. Over the course of the past 2 to 3 days, and today is Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, there has been more information, I believe, that has been released to the public than at any time while this case has been pending. The 911 call, a transcript of it, was disseminated to the public. Photographs of what is alleged to be suspect vehicle 1 were released, and also some texts that were allegedly placed between the two surviving roommates at the time or shortly thereafter that the crimes occurred at 1122 King Road back on November 13th, 2022, and many other things. We're going to be conducting a presentation over this weekend on the Indie Zone on YouTube, going over the remaining items that we have not yet done either on this podcast or on the YouTube channel. So I hope that you'll look for that. I've provided a link to the YouTube channel so that you can look and see what we offer there. In the interim, I wanted to present you with a synopsis of a document that was filed March 6th, 2025 in the case. This was filed by the state of Idaho. It is entitled Motion to Modify No Contact Order. It says here, the state of Idaho, by and through Latah County prosecuting attorney, that is Mr. Thompson, his name is at the bottom of page 1 of this motion, moves this court for a modification to the no contact order previously filed herein, prohibiting the defendant from having any contact with the father of one of the victims pursuant to Idaho Code Section 18-920. This motion is based on the fact that the father has requested the addition of his wife and stepdaughter to the no contact order. The state has contacted the defendant's attorney, Ann Taylor, in this matter, and she does not have an objection to amending the no contact order to include the wife and stepdaughter. This is dated the 6th day of March 2025, and as we've stated, it is signed by William W. Thompson Jr. He is the prosecuting attorney. We always have to make mention of the fact that although this matter, the case, changed venue from Latah County to Ada County, because the crimes occurred in Latah County, the prosecuting attorney there is and will remain lead counsel prosecuting this case on behalf of the state of Idaho. One other issue that I wanted to point out to you is that this is actually a proposed second modification to the no contact orders. At the very beginning of this case, the state of Idaho moved the court when it was back in Latah County and when Judge Megan E. Marshall presided over the proceedings to enter no contact orders in the names of multiple parties. In approximately December of 2024, the state then moved to have the no contact orders amended because we learned they were for 2 years. So they were coming up to expire, and they moved the court for a First Amendment to the no contact order to continue, so that they would continue remaining in place. And the court, that would be the court here in Ada County, Judge Hippler, granted that relief. Please follow the link that I have provided in the description to this podcast episode, and you can do so. You can read it for yourself, and if you go to the Ada County case management page, case summary page maintained by the clerk of court, you can see where the initial no contact orders were requested and were put into effect. And then later on, if you go down to December of 2024, you'll see where the state moved for the First Amendment to that no contact order. This is Kathy. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you for joining us here today.